Welcome back to another episode of I Never Liked You with Mateo Lane and Nick Smith, and today we are talking about the holidays.
Did you say
So,
Mateo?
no, I said Mateo.
I heard Mateo Lane.
I might have said it. It's like when that host called me burrito. He
Or
brought me out
potato.
in um we're doing this via Zoom today, so Chris can't be with us here today. Uh we was having some unfortunately.
Family emergencies.
Yeah, unfortunately, his Nono passed away. So everyone, please send Chris and his family well wishes. We love Chris.
And Mateo and
And
I are too dumb to figure out how to work the cameras, so Zoom it is, baby.
yes, we wouldn't know what to do, and then we would probably bother Chris more while he's trying to take care of family, and us being like, "How do you press buttons?"
Literally, neither of us know how to turn on any of the cameras in our studio.
No.
So we can turn our laptops on.
Yes. But there is some construction happening. Can you
Uh,
hear that?
no,
Okay. Well, if you can, everybody, I'm sorry that
we're making it work.
we're making it work.
It's the
Um,
holiday season. Those are the only words I know. Um, the holidays are back. It's Christmas.
You, not since James Lipton have you unearthed such wonderful. You're a reporter. Your journalism is
It's
truly
unmatched.
it's unmatched. Well, the holidays are back.
The holidays are back. I thought it would be interesting because we've done several holiday episodes at this point that we discuss the real reason for the season.
All right, okay, go ahead.
And that is the big JC and his story.
What did you think of when you were younger? Like, what did you think?
Well, did
Well,
you ever perform in it like a live action nativity show?
no, we never did.
Really?
No, we weren't big church goers. I mean, I would sing at church. I would sing for like funerals or weddings. Like I'd sing Ave Maria, but we weren't like huge church goers. So we never did any of that shit.
So my church that we like kind of went to, again, it was like a Methodist church, and I only went because they had a huge like youth program with shows and music and everything. There were a lot of kids. So it was kind of like a Love Actually kind of situation where they would cast all the parts, but there were so many kids left. So I was like a cow
Right.
and was like, why is there a cow at the birth of Jesus?
A story to bring up, Eliza's story, which some people love, by the way, and some people hate. But you know what? This is
I
our
hate.
podcast. I was in a I was in a play. And I was Mary, and I dropped the baby. It was all wrong. And so I asked my father, and I said, Daddy, what is acting? And he said, I don't know. And then the next night, he was tucking me in. He said, I thought about your question, and I think acting is saying or hearing something for the first time. And I don't know if I've ever heard a better explanation than that.
Oh, Liza. And honestly, now it makes sense looking at all of her acting roles. It does seem like it's the first time she's saying and hearing things for the first time. Dale, Dale.
Daylight come and you wanna go. Oh, it's Eliza. They said that you couldn't sing anymore, but we're happy you're healthy. And it was a paparazzi, and she grabs his hand. Thank you so much.
Oh, Liza.
But
Liza,
okay,
Liza.
so
She's the reason for the season. She's the gift that keeps on giving.
that keeps on giving. Now, Christmas, I'm gonna go home to Chicago. And
Hmm.
by the way, real quick, can I just talk about how shitty my day was yesterday? I just need to get this
No.
out. Okay. No, no.
No, 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 no. Oh, I watched our YouTube video, the gingerbread.
I thought it was good. The comments were more positive than negative this time, I think.
Yes, it was funny. It was a funny video.
I think some people still don't quite get our dynamic.
The parts that were funniest to me were the in sync, the no, 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 no. And when Chris goes, "What are your favorite holiday memories together?" And then we both immediately go, "Together?"
My favorite's when you wrote your name on the back of the house. Like you were
Or the "We will rebuild."
it's a shit. We could try a video and make a better one.
No.
But I think that a pastry chef of mine in London, her name is Abby, everyone, she told me to use hot glue to put it together and then you decorate with the frosting.
But then it's not edible.
They're not supposed to be edible. Gingerbread
Yes,
houses,
they, well, then if they're not supposed to be edible, make it out of cardboard,
it's
made out of
supposed to
wood.
be. My God, Nick.
That
You
doesn't
are
make any sense. Of course, they're supposed to be edible. That's why they're made of edible things.
no, they're not. Yes, they're edible in the sense that you can eat them, but that's the fun of it that you're making something out of food, but after it's done, it's not supposed to be eaten.
Oh, so if I get an edible arrangement from someone, I'm not supposed to eat the fruit?
That's different
Might as well
because
just make them out of flowers.
someone else already made it for you to come to you to be eaten. Gingerbread house is supposed to be on display, and the
In
what's
my
the
stomach.
what? No, you're not supposed to eat them.
Anyways, tell us about your day yesterday.
Well, it just was. I had a 4.5 hour layover,
It
or
finally snowed for the first time in New York.
well, that's the problem
Right.
because it snowed in New York. I was coming back from London, and you wake up at 5, you're packing, you get to the airport. The traffic is a nightmare in London, no matter where you are. And then it was 4 hour delayed my flight. And they do this weird thing in London at Heathrow where like you check in, like when you walk up to your gate, you scan your boarding pass and you scan your ticket or your passport, and you walk into like a holding area.
Yeah, it's weird.
And right, there's no bathroom, there's no
No bathroom.
nothing.
That who designed that?
I know. And then what happened was they're like, the flight has been delayed and we're now departing at 11:40 or whatever it was supposed to be like 8:50. So everyone wants to leave. Like, you can't leave yet. We've got to wait for the management to call us and let us know if it's going to be guaranteed. And then I'm like, bitch, get the fuck out of my way. I don't
Right.
give a shit who you are. Like, if I gotta pee or eat, I don't need you in your dumb red suit to be like, hold on, don't leave. I'm like, no, I'm leaving.
It
Like,
doesn't
we're
make
delayed
any
four
sense.
hours, and there's not enough seats, whatever. So then I go back to the lounge, and the lounge is fine, honestly. Then we all go back. I sit right next to this guy I sat next to. It's just one of these people, and it shouldn't. There's no reason it should piss me off, but it just did. He's got hair. He's probably 55, hair down to his shoulders, maybe 50, but up in a big bun, a big dirty white shirt, blue basketball shorts, dress socks all the way up to his knees, and clogs. And he's walking around in circles doing like sort of like these kind of stretches and stuff. Like so it's like, okay, you want attention, I got it. And
Right.
everything he did, he sat next to me. Everything, of course, he ordered fish, so the whole fucking flight smells like fucking
Oh no.
fish.
It shouldn't even be an option.
I agree.
It
And then
shouldn't be an option.
a crying kid behind me, a coughing woman in front of me. It just was like, anyway. So then the flight, then you get to JFK and you go through customs, and then it was 45-minute wait for the Uber. Then it's an hour and 20. Then I get
JFK is a
home
nightmare.
and I left my cell phone in the car. I was talking to the door guy, Sean, and I was like, fuck, where's my phone? Now I'm calling my phone. 20 minutes later, the driver picks up. He was nice. I tipped him extra and I was like, can you please come back? Then I come up to my apartment, and like in my heater, like this water detector is going off. So it's just beep, 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 beep. And I'm like, oh, and then I try and get on the laptop to tell Gianluca, because I don't have my phone. I was trying to get on my laptop to tell him on WhatsApp, hey, I don't have my phone. My all my internet's down. And so I'm
Why?
retrying the router. I don't know. They replaced it today. Retrying the router, nothing. Nothing. I was like, God damn it. So finally my phone came. They came up, they fixed the the heater or whatever, but I was exhausted. I just wanted to sit down at home and play Fortnite with Gavin and Simmer, and I couldn't. Simmer was like, do it on your hotspot. And I was like, it needs a download to an update. It says it's gonna take 54 hours. I don't think I'm playing tonight.
Gross.
Anyway, so that's kind of like holiday travel, to be honest with you.
It's the holiday season, and if you're like me and have waited to the last possible second to order gifts and you've run out of ideas and stores have run out of things to buy, well, Aura Frames is that solution. I've decided this year that I am getting my mom an Aura Frame because it is the perfect gift for her. She has granddaughters and a new dog that she loves, and she takes photos and videos all year long, and I want to get her something that she can showcase all of those lasting memories. With Aura Frame, you can upload unlimited photos and videos. You just have to download the Aura app and connect it to Wi-Fi. You can also preload photos before it ships and keep adding from anywhere, anytime. Share photos and videos effortlessly straight from your phone all year long, which is perfect for her. And a gift box is included. Every frame comes packaged in a premium gift box with no price tag. You can't wrap togetherness, but you can frame it. For a limited time, save on the perfect gift by visiting auraframes.com to get $35 off Aura's best-selling Carver matte frames, named #1 by Wirecutter, by using promo code I Never Liked You at checkout. That's auraframes.com, promo code I Never Liked You. This deal is exclusive to listeners, and frames sell out fast. So order yours now to get it in time for the holidays. Support the show by mentioning us at checkout. Terms and conditions apply. Cold mornings and holiday plans, this is when I need my wardrobe to just work. That's why I'm all about Quince. They make it easy to look sharp, feel good, and find gifts that last. From Mongolian cashmere sweaters to Italian wool coats, Quince pieces are crafted from premium materials and built to hold up without the luxury markup. Quince makes the essentials every guy needs. From Mongolian cashmere sweaters for $50, Italian wool coats that look and feel designer, and denim and chinos that just fit right. Their outerwear lineup is no joke. Down jackets, wool top coats, and leather styles that are built to last. By cutting out middlemen and traditional markups, Quince delivers the same quality as luxury brands at a fraction of the price. With winter and the holiday season, I tend to stay inside a lot more. And when I'm staying inside, I just want to be comfortable. So with Quince, I got some of their sweatpants and their t-shirts just to wear around the house. And they are so comfortable and they hold up so well. And not to mention the colors are incredibly cute. So what more could you ask for? Go to quince.com/INLY for free shipping on your order and 365-day returns. Now available in Canada too. That's QUINCE.com/INLY. Free shipping and 365-day returns. Quince.com/INLY. It's almost 2026 and you're still paying rent without Built? Well, we can't have that. Built is the loyalty program for renters that rewards you for your biggest monthly expense, rent. With Built, every rent payment earns you points that can be used towards flights, hotels, Lyft rides, Amazon.com purchases, and so much more. And when you pay rent through Built, you unlock access to exclusive benefits from a network of more than 45,000 merchants. Just link your credit cards, spend at your favorite local spots, earn Built points on top of your regular card rewards, and get one step closer to that trip you always wanted to take. Personally, I'd redeem my points for Lyft rides because I'm constantly taking Lyft rides, and future rent payments, as well as flights and hotels for any trips that I want to take coming up. It's simple. Paying rent is better with Built. Earn rewards and finally get something back for being a renter. Join the loyalty program for renters at joinbuilt.com/I Never Liked You. That's JOINBILT.com/I Never Liked You. Make sure to use our URL so they know we sent you. Meanwhile, I decided to go to a Christmas, like those Christmas shop villages throughout the city,
Yeah. Which one did you
in
go to?
Columbus Circle, to film a
Okay.
video, which is out now, so you can go watch it. And I normally like to go, but I went on a Saturday and it was so busy, and they're always busy anyways. And then I was like, I saw this glass blown ornament shop and they were really pretty. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to support small business and buy one. And I bought one. It was like $30. And I was like, that's not bad for hand blown glass ornament, allegedly. And it was like a rainbow giraffe. I was like, it's me in an ornament. So
Were you waiting for a laugh when you said that?
no.
You,
No, I just meant to do it for silence.
you said it, and then you had this look in your eye like, oh, you didn't laugh at
I'm turning this off.
the.
Anyways, so then I was like, there's another ornament shop that they do these like metal. Oh, oh my God, I'm home. I can show this. Hold on.
My God. Sorry to everybody for the.
Okay. So the glass ornament,
Oh, that's really pretty, Nick.
right?
This is the one that this was the $30 one.
$30 glass, so pretty.
Honestly, I thought it would be more expensive than $30.
Right. So then I saw these. Very
Not as
cute.
pretty.
Not as cute, but very, or not as pretty, but very cute. It's like metal wire that they've like bent. I got this and a snowflake. And it's literally
Let me
like,
see the snowflake.
it's not even the size of my full hand.
Well, to be fair, your hands are like lurch hands. They're huge. Well, the snowflakes, honestly, it's not that pretty, Nick.
I mean, they're cute, but I thought, okay, this is $30.
Yes.
At most 15 each, maybe 20
Right.
each.
And only because it's at like a Christmas gift.
100%. So I grab them. I don't look at price. They don't have price listed anyways. I confidently walk up there and I'm being filmed, mind you. And I put them down and they said, "Do you want a bag?" I said, "No, thanks. Good to go." I get out my card. I'm ready to tap and they go, "That'll be $120." And I go, "What?" And they go, "That'll be $120." But then I didn't want to look like a cheapskate and be like, never mind. And I was being
Well,
filmed and I panicked and I buckled and I was like, of course it is. And I just tapped it and left. $120.
are they on your tree at least?
I mean, yes, but for Christ's sake, they're flimsy. I could make these.
Also, they're not, I'm sorry, Nick, they're not that attractive.
Well, I just thought they were cute and like 15 bucks each. I was like, you know what? Fine. Supporting small business. They're cute. 120.
Look, because it also looks like it's something that like a bunch of high schoolers made, or like the teacher was like, "Here's the here's the lesson today. We're making snowflakes and trees." I mean, they don't look great. 100, you were ripped off. They
Moral
also
of the story, we've gone too far with Christmas. I love Christmas, but if you're charging $120 for this, and again, I love Christmas, we've gone too far.
Nick, Christmas has always been going too far. Christmas has just been
But
a
it's
con.
like now people are being scammed. There is no reason you should be charging $120 for that. I can't imagine people are buying them at that price
You're
other than
in
me.
you're in Columbus Circle. It's a bunch of rich old people from the Upper West Side who are walking around like, I'm gonna go see the holiday market.
No
And they
one's
don't know
paying,
what prices are. And so they're like, fine. And obviously it works. They made their money. That cost them $1.35
not
to buy that.
even.
Right. And now they made
And they found a sucker.
they did find it. Well, you're usually very good at sticking up for
Where
yourself.
are you, Christmas? I'm
You know who
being
wrote
scammed in Columbus Circle. That's where I am.
you know who wrote that song?
Mariah Carey. And then what's her name? The girl who sang it?
Faith. What do you mean? Faith Hill.
No, in the movie.
Oh, I don't like that
Taylor
movie.
Momsen
Um,
re-recorded it this year in the most haunting video I've ever seen. It was like
it was like the spirit of Tara Reid came to
it was
sing "Where Are You,
spooky. She
Christmas?"
made it into like a spooky song. I was like,
She had like just finished Wednesday seasons 1 and 2, and she was like, "Let's record a Christmas song. I'm gonna do my own version of Nightmare Before Christmas. I'm mixing two holidays." Yeah,
do you think Nightmare Before Christmas is a Halloween movie or a Christmas movie?
it's a Christmas movie.
So I don't know though. It is so Halloween.
The beginning is Halloween, but then it all it all turns into about changing it to Christmas. And his
Kind of.
story arc is about becoming Santa and then rescuing Santa, but then finding himself and eventually at the end. So it is a blend, but I would lean on Christmas because
It feels so Halloween to me.
yeah, the first part of the movie is Halloween, the second part is Christmas. Because,
Yeah.
what's this? There's children everywhere. And then they're getting Santa Claus, they're changing everything to Christmas, and then he becomes like Rudolph and the whole thing and presents and kids opening presents on Christmas and the snow and Santa. I don't know. It just feels like it's a mix, maybe.
I have a question.
Mhm.
Back to the reason for the season.
Mhm.
So, why did what's his name want to kill Jesus?
Judas?
No.
Who? Everyone wanted to kill him.
There was a guy that wanted to kill Jesus
Um, the Roman Empire.
when he was born,
There was a guy when he was born that wanted to kill Jesus.
right?
And Jesus was born? No, they sent the three wise men and Mary and Joseph and the.
But there was a guy that wanted to kill
Are you thinking of Harry Potter?
yeah, that Voldemort. Hold on, I'm gonna Google it. Who wanted to kill baby Jesus? King Herod.
I didn't know that.
So apparently he wanted to. Okay, so then you can't answer me. Why did he want to kill a baby? And how did news get around?
Well, Nick, also, you have
Because
to
the thing
remember.
is, allegedly, to quote Kathy Griffin, allegedly, it got to him that like he was the son of God, and then so he wanted to kill him. But like news can't travel that fast at that time. So like by the time he heard, Jesus could have been fucking 16 years old at that point.
Well, also, none of that story is true.
What?
Jesus wasn't born during Christmas. It was just for the
Well, I
solstice.
don't think any of it's true, but that's besides
Right.
the point.
Also, I think there's like multiple different religions before um Christianity that was the same story about the virgin birth and
Right.
this and that and Jesus and then, there's all that's like basically lore.
If we had to cast the story of the birth of Jesus amongst our friend group, who would be who?
Bob would be no. Bob would Patty would be Jesus, baby
I think
Jesus.
Jacob would be Jesus.
Well, they're both we're doing this because of height.
I think Patty could be the angel Gabriel.
I don't know the story, but there's the three wise men. There's Mary and Joseph, and there's the baby and a bunch of fucking.
Monet is giving Mary.
Yo, Monet's married. There's no
I
question.
think you're Joseph.
No,
I think
Mitch would be Joseph. You and me,
and
and
Bob will be the three wise men.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
And then who
That's
are the other three guys?
that was it. The three wise men. I don't know. I don't really know.
Weren't there three wise men and then
I'm looking it up.
three figs? Um, there were three more of something, right?
What?
Wow, we've really lost the reason of the season. Three kings, because the song "We Three Kings."
The real story of Jesus' birth combines two distinct gospel accounts, Matthew and Luke, featuring miracles, differing details, with scholars viewing them as theological narratives rather than strict history, highlighting his Davidic lineage and divine conception. Although
I think
historical
even
details like the senses and timing are debated, key elements include angel announcements to Mary, Joseph's dream confirming the divine birth, travel to Bethlehem for census, birth in humble conditions, manger stable, visits from the shepherds Luke, Magi, and Herod. But the specific events, wise men and shepherds, star, fight, or flight to Egypt, differ between the Gospels. Um,
how did we get from Jesus to Santa? Which came first?
Well, I don't know. Well, Santa was Saint Nick. Saint Nicholas, and I don't know where the story of Santa seems like a Coca-Cola
But
invention.
who came
Well,
first?
Jesus, what are you talking
Did
about?
he?
Yes, why would you, how could Santa, first of all, there were no saints until Jesus because Jesus established the church. So then after the church, the Catholic Church, that's when they started having saints. And saints were sort of a representation of like old like, pagan religions because pagan religions were like the god of water, the god of wind. And so then they kind of
Gag.
replaced that with saints. I'm pretty sure. I mean, like, I think the
So
word
Jesus
saint
named Santa
the words he didn't name it wasn't like again it's not Harry Potter, he doesn't have the sorcerer's hat or whatever, the sorting hat. The word saint uh
when the
is
saints go
from
marching in.
the word saint comes from Latin sanctus, and Greek hagios, meaning holy or to set apart from God. And in the New Testament, it refers to every Christian believer, but not perfect or canonized figures. New Christians, blah, blah. Latin, Greek, all believer. Well, I think like the sainthood, a Christian is a saint from the moment of conversion because God has set them apart. But yeah, but what about like saints?
It really
What are
makes you
those?
think.
It kind of does really
It
make you
really makes you think. Someone should
think.
study this.
Shut up. The word saint comes from the Latin word sanctus, meaning holy, entering English via Old French, saint, in the Middle English period around because the French ruled England for a while, and so that's why 30% of our language is French. Otherwise, we would have sounded more Dutch.
The Rosetta Stone.
No, the Rosetta Stone had nothing to do with English and French. The Rosetta Stone helped us translate hieroglyphics in ancient Greek and Latin, you idiot. The Rosetta Stone wasn't Duolingo. You fucking. So it's basically, to my understanding, being a saint in Christianity comes from like a believer in Jesus, a follower of Jesus who did something like a miracle, like performed a miracle, and like it
So
has to go.
Santa is a saint, came after Jesus. Jesus, the Son of God, named Santa a saint.
Did
Saint
Santa
Nicholas.
come from? Full history. Poor
Oh my
Google.
God,
Okay.
maybe I'm Santa reincarnated. I'm Nicholas.
So, wow, this is taking a real a while to upload because it's trying can't generate AI overview right now from Google. Okay.
We don't support AI anyways.
We don't. Okay. Santa Claus, otherwise known as Saint Nicholas or Kris Kringle, had a long history steeped in Christmas traditions. Today he's thought mainly as the jolly man that's a nice way of saying fat. Jolly man in red who brings toys to good girls and boys on Christmas Eve. Oh, these
Why does he have
pop.
so many names? Kris Kringle, Nick, Saint Nicholas, Santa. Pick one.
Well, Santa Claus, let's see. The Santa Claus evolved from Saint Nicholas, a 4th century Greek bishop in modern Turkey, known for secret gift giving and generosity, whose legend spread through Europe, becoming Sinterklaas in Holland. Dutch settlers brought Sinterklaas to America, where he merged with English traditions like Father Christmas and was popularized by poems by Clement Clarke Moore's A Visit from Saint Nicholas, eventually transforming into the jolly red-suited figure we know thanks to illustrators like Thomas Nast.
And he's
So
from Turkey.
he's a Greek guy from Turkey. Well, he's
Well,
a
you
Greek
know
guy
that
in modern
hairline was good then.
because Greece and Turkey there was a lot of so I think then it was
Did you
Greece.
hear me?
What?
I said, you know that hairline was good then.
So the Americanized version comes from the Dutch settlers, and the modern version, there was a Harper's Weekly illustrator who created the iconic images of Santa in a red suit living in the North Pole receiving letters, solidifying his familiar look by the 1800s.
And where do we get elves?
I think that's like a Coca like an American invention of like, well, Santa has these elves who make toys for little boys and girls, and if you're good, you'll get a little toy. Da, da,
I don't like that. All
da.
right. Any last thoughts on Christmas? The
Oh, I
reason
thought
for
we
the
were still.
season? The big
I thought we were supposed to.
JC?
How much time has it been?
24 minutes.
Oh, I was still happy to talk about the history of Christmas now that we're
And we
learning.
still can.
Yeah, we're still learning about Christmas.
Okay, so who do we think Mrs. Claus is?
Well, in the
A
animated,
descendant of Mary?
No, I don't think they have any ties to Mary.
And do you think
Why,
Santa
why
and
are you
Mrs.
talking to
Claus,
me like a Barbara Walters interview?
and
Celine.
do you think Santa and Mrs. Claus were brother and sister or cousins? Because you know back then that was common. I'm just saying it's not out of the realm of possibility.
Nick, sometimes your stupidity.
And why didn't they have children? Do you think Santa was shooting blanks? He could deliver all night, just not to his wife.
Okay, we can end this episode. I didn't realize the questions were gonna go here.
Go where? That Santa is impotent and not sticking it to Mrs.
Probably.
Claus, his sister.
Oh my- Yeah,
There's
they're.
no way to know this information.
Let me just quickly Google,
We could hypothesize, theorize.
where did Mrs. Claus come from? Mrs. Claus originated in the 19th century literature as a companion to Santa Claus, first appearing in James Reese's 1849 story, A Christmas Legend, and later developing into a prominent figure known for managing the North Pole, baking cookies, and helping Santa with various names like Jessica and Gertrude in different stories, though she remains a beloved, evolved character. So her first mention was
Jessica and Gertrude.
well, what's interesting is that Saint Nicholas is a fourth century Greek bishop in modern Turkey and didn't meet his wife till 1840.
You know what that means.
Well, I think pretty much everybody in the I think they're all gay. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. Well,
We got to
good
wrap this
episode.
up.
Yeah.
Any final thoughts on the reason for the season?
No, I'm happy to go home and see my family for Christmas to make strufoli and see my cousins.
I'm excited to go home as well. I love Christmas and I will continue to enjoy it.
Thanks, Nick. Okay.
Thank you for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe. Please join our Patreon for bonus episodes. This month's bonus episode is up on Patreon tomorrow, where we will be discussing heated rivalry. Until next time.